God. So do I have advantage on this since he's got a panther latched onto his throat at all?
Actually, no. I just got him with the one
No,
claw.
the dragon moved out of the way and got a claw to the throat. But
Okay, so I don't have
To
advantage?
the dragon.
God damn it.
Come on. Come on, hustle.
Stick your sword right in the dragon's heart.
Yeah.
You're kind of like not fully standing because you kind of got rolled over him when you tried to get on his neck.
Come on,
so you can
Hustle.
bring it right up in his armor side.
Do it, buddy.
Take one for the team.
Damn it, I want
Try
to
and Brian on the
climb on his
disabled list.
back. Not fair.
I'll do it in a second if you miss.
17.
All right, that hits.
What you gonna do now?
I got to roll this twice
Yes.
plus D6 and
Yes.
He's got to dance.
Dance the devil in a pale moonlight.
6. 5.
11.
Plus 4.
15.
15 plus 5, so that's 20.
20.
All right, roll dexterity save.
Oh, you're about to get
Come on,
housed.
dude. Again with the saves.
Again with the saves.
9 plus 2.
11.
You take 12 points of damage.
Oh, man.
on, dude.
How much you down
Wow.
to? How much you down to, Hutz?
11.
No, I was at 33.
You're at 23.
Oh, bad math.
No, I was at 33.
John has his magical box that tells him what numbers he's doing.
But I'm pretty sure you. I'll give you the extra. It doesn't really matter at this point, but it's using an Excel spreadsheet. But Hutzel, from a crouch, comes up, plunges the sword right in, and just slices his belly open. The dragon then, reason anger, rolls over. Hutzel tries to get out of the way, and the dragon falls on him. That's what the damage is from.
Whoa.
And now he's pinned to the deck with the dragon on top of him.
You're
dead
inside
dragon?
his chest cavity.
You have a dead dragon on top of
No,
it?
you're basically on the deck like this, and the dragon's up to like this on you, with one arm pinned, with your sword in its stomach, and
A dead dragon.
obviously with one arm you can't push the dragon off.
You have a dead dragon
Just
on
start
you.
twisting that
I
fucking
don't think
sword in
he's
there.
dead yet.
Is he dead?
No.
He's dead.
See, told you. Dead dragon.
You slayed
There's
it.
just a dead dragon on top of the warrior.
You said dragon. How many rubies does that make? Because that's a big kill.
Yeah.
Make that into some clothing.
Oh, I plan on it.
Some shoes.
Yeah.
So now the scene is, there's a panther on the deck.
There's a dragon
He
on the
is
deck.
just climbing over the side.
I'm here, guys. What's
He's
going on?
bloodied near the stairs down, and the warrior is pinned underneath the dragon.
The
I don't know
panther
why
eats
battle
the
turned into
dragon.
such a clusterfuck.
The panther eats the
Can he
dragon.
turn into a mammoth and push the dragon over so he can get off
Yeah, push it into the water.
No, I want
Don't
those
push into the
scales.
water.
Why?
Because we can scale.
Well, he
Skin
can
it.
still like turn into like a stegosaurus and push it.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, just
Whenever-
push it off.
Whenever you guys are
Hutzel.
ready, I can do that.
Don't push it overboard. Just push it off Hutzel.
Yeah.
Because we can skin it and
Actually,
make
I
it into
can't because that's that one. I can only do that once per day, right? This one, because these I can do 4 times per day. Circle of the
No,
moon.
I think the circle of the moon, you just take a charge.
Oh wow, okay,
Just like the other stuff. That's your advantage.
cool,
Well, plus we're not in combat, so.
true. All right,
Yeah, those are just added to the shapes.
Whenever you're ready, I at least want a tooth. Can I get like a dragon's tooth?
Oh yeah,
Sweet.
there's a whole fucking
We
dragon
can
there.
whole dragon. We could skin it and make stuff out of it.
Oh, I'm going to be talking to my master. I want to learn how to work dragon
You
scale.
you can replace your armor with dragon leather.
I want it.
Ooh, yeah. I think we all should do some.
I'm gonna raise
I'll
this.
take a dragon.
I'm gonna raise
tooth,
this
too.
leather armor.
Well, you need new clothes.
Yeah.
The dragon
all
smacked
yours.
them right off of you.
No more leather armor.
Yeah, there's quite a few people brought to below zero this day over all our other encounters.
Yeah, this is rough.
It's just a bunch of really bad rolls, dude.
Dragon
Like
armor.
really
Well, your
bad
damage
rolls.
rolls against the dragon were pretty fucking.
Can I make a
epic.
dragon shield?
He went down pretty fucking fast.
Yeah, I mean with the
He
blight.
was
Holy
after you brought him down to -2, so that like if you hit him with the other claw, you would have just fucking owned him.
Oh, so close.
What if I had actually made it onto his back?
If you hit him with anything, you would have killed him.
Oh,
You could have just like did a normal slash. It wouldn't have been that epic, and just killed him.
Knock knock. Who's there?
I don't know if that would have done it, but.
I didn't know how much life he had left.
And you killed the dragon.
Yay!
Take the acid in the dragon and cover my arrows in it.
And
It
watch
would
them melt.
fucking melt.
Yeah, it's not gonna contain it.
What if I used the dragon bones to make arrows out of?
That would be interesting.
Oh my god.
Dragon bones?
He's like, wow. It's like he went way out there.
Actually, because the ribs are long
Yeah.
enough that you could actually make bolts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hutzel can take the dragon penis.
I'm gonna turn into an
I
exotic.
think you're the one who took the dragon
Like
penis.
it's
It hanging around your neck. Yeah, and its balls just hanging around your neck.
Like
Well, why would I want something you already took, Brian? Because you're like over there in the corner all crumpled up.
Hey, I belated
possible,
it
though?
twice.
What?
I'll work on something.
What, Dragon Balls?
no, dragon arrows.
Dragon arrows.
I just want to make armor.
Dipped in acid.
You
We'll
can't
work-
dip it in acid.
We'll work
Yeah, if I
on
cut
something.
take the bones of the dragon
It'll melt the bone.
and fashion them. No, because it had to be able to be inside the dragon.
It wasn't in the bone.
We
it
could
was
we
in
could
its-
take. I'll work
Mouse.
on something. Maybe like
So you
a
cover the
dragon
muscle?
bone bolt with a glass bulb at the end full of acid.
Yeah,
Full
it
of
had
dragon
to
acid.
be. It had to be contained by something.
Yeah, right?
Really cool.
Yeah,
Like
isn't that awesome? It's a great idea to come up with.
Lock.
Yeah. Then explodes on impact.
All right, Rambo.
Well, because it's acid.
Floating tip
It would
arrows.
It's got
shatter
a glass
and,
tip. Yeah,
and
then
it hurt
yeah.
people. I don't know
That's what
if
I'm
it
saying.
would
Like
explode.
explodes.
I would
The
imagine
glass
it
part
just doing
explodes.
like 1d4 extra acid damage.
Yeah, there'd be no explosion.
I don't have
mark.
any acid stuff though. I just got arrows.
Well,
and
now
stuff.
you do.
But now I would.
No,
So
it could
adds to
be
my
like
accoutrement.
I could just treat the end like a vial of acid.
Okay.
Like you're hitting with a vial of acid.
Yeah. I like it.
No, that would actually be an interesting.
A useful,
That poor senator.
Oh.
as well as
I hope
regular
she's
crossbow
okay.
stuff.
What?
As well as my what?
What?
You're
Remember
talking to
that,
him or me?
remember that woman that got the acid thrown on her?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I remember now.
And that is, you killed the black dragon that you fought at Astroport, or you ran from Astroport.
Oh,
Thank you for roping me into this encounter.
No problem.
thank you for joining
For
us.
jumping off
and
into the ocean.
I'm giving you guys
Panthera.
all.
Well, yeah, if you hadn't given us walk on water, this battle would have
Panthero.
been.
Like I
Yeah,
look at
we
this
would have
now,
been
this one's
screwed without
closed.
walking water.
Could have burned down with the rest of the city.
Oh, the city did burn
My
down.
bar is gone.
Basically, the dragon found out where you were and tracked you by the bubbles.
Told you the bubbles
Someone
were
was
bad.
actually smart enough to realize that the exhaust had to go somewhere.
Yeah.
And it had to be a dragon.
But
they are
you,
pretty
you,
smart.
you slayed it. That was one of the champions of the God of Death.
Yeah. So now we got one of them. Which means it just be
And,
matter now. So
Basically, I would assume you'd start heading to a close harbor to head to Gloom Meadow.
Probably.
yeah.
Yeah.
Brian needs to see his wife after about 7 years.
It hasn't been 7 years.
I need to repay my respects to all the family members I've killed.
So we're going to Gloom Meadow?
Yeah.
All right.
I
Yeah.
could bring my sister home finally.
You can bring her home.
if there's
After she-
anything left.
Yeah. We don't
Blue
know.
Meadow?
Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah, when we left.
Oh yeah, because there's still that thing in your
We
skull.
could go a
Allison
little
crying.
longer. There's
Something's
social
going on.
encounters, and there's a really good cliffhanger.
Oh, I love
If we go a little longer.
Oh.
There's no more battles, though.
I don't know. It's up to
Can I
you
do the
guys.
story part? I love cliffhangers. I love ending on things like cliffhangers.
All right, then that cliffhanger.
Midnight.
You guys aren't
Cliffhanger,
tired?
clinger.
No.
No. Psh.
All right.
midnight.
I'll be tired.
I'm always up.
Me
Yeah,
too.
I'm up to like 3 o'clock in the morning anyways. What's the difference?
All right. You guys land in the natural
Work at
harbor.
public access. I'm not there tomorrow.
Harbor. I don't know what you want to do with the ship.
Save it.
I know, but
Dock it.
We dock it and just leave it there.
We leave his guy in charge of it.
right.
His master. Well, now he's our
Oh yeah.
captain.
Yeah.
He's our
You
sailor
can
guy.
you can basically leave him here, and he will submerge and do repairs on it.
Why
so
do
that
you
it's hidden.
submerge and do
So
that?
it's hidden.
Oh.
Can I give him like gold for his trouble so he can like just chill and relax?
Yeah, if you want.
Yeah, whatever.
Can I leave him the dragon scales and tell him I want to work with him later?
Yeah, sure.
Sweet.
I'll give him 20 gold piece. That's like a thing.
Okay. You hand him some coins. He's like, me and the crew will then, and if you need us, we'll be in the harbor.
I'm going to give him 100 gold pieces.
What is this, one option?
I'm gonna give him 200 gold pieces.
I'm just gonna give him
make sure this
30
thing's
because I'm
working, man.
cheap.
We gotta get this thing hooked up.
Just kidding. I ain't give him shit.
I ain't getting nothing either.
All right.
I'll give him 30.
Okay.
He's your boss. You should give him
Well,
more.
Yeah, you should he should be paying you.
All right, you and a group of people that want to return to Gloom Meadow.
Well, I don't think they have a choice, do they?
There's a few of them.
Live on the boat or...
Well, a few people are staying with the guy
We have
that
crew.
be the crew.
We need someone to make our dinners.
But there's people. There's 6 people that came from Astroport. Those are the only people that lived from the expedition of Astroport, and one of them's your sister.
Yeah.
And there's half a dozen, another like 8 people that were from Hidden Harbor,
Okay.
and they decide they want to live off the boat.
No merchants or anyone of any
No
interest?
big merchants.
Okay.
They all died in the expedition or left with Ethan.
Good.
Good, we don't have
Alright.
anyways.
On the road to Gloom Meadow, you pass by a village, a small village. It was maybe like 30 people. However, it's all burning. Well, not currently burning, but
boy.
smoking wreckage.
Jeez, that seems to be a recurring theme wherever we go.
Pull out your
Towns burning
sword,
down.
dude.
Nothing
Yeah.
to fight. There's
Should we
just
go in and check it out, guys?
I think we need to.
I think we
Yeah.
just
Oh,
can't
yeah.
fucking-
Spot
I don't
check.
know these people.
All right, well,
Are we all rolling?
Yep.
First
I got a 14.
17.
15 plus nothing. Right?
all right. You guys actually spot pretty well. You see, there's a group of people
Gee,
picking
thanks.
through some of the rubbish. They're trying to disguise themselves, though, or hide themselves.
What happened here, I ask?
You just ask. All of a sudden, they turn around with crossbow raised. You notice, Mark,
Oh.
that they're wearing the royal eye insignia, which means that they're bounty hunters for the visors, which is the order you used to be a member of.
Brothers!
You see one of them step forward. You recognize him as Vincent. He's a guy that you used to travel with. He's
Hey, Vinny Boombatsa, how you doing over here?
he's like, I thought you were dead.
I was.
You notice, like, out of
But I'm
the
back
other
from outer space.
buildings, several other guys coming out. They all have crossbows on their back. They're like, "What's going on? Where did you come from?"
I was resurrected.
This
I
place
was-
is just getting weirder and weirder.
You're telling me, my brother. I've
It's like-
seen zombies. I've seen...
Yes, there's zombies all throughout the
Dragons.
south. The two we were sent down here. The Visors armies that came to Astroport were pretty much almost destroyed. Only a few hundred survivors made it back.
Yeah, they got housed.
And
They were there.
the Archvisor basically drew all of his northern nobles that served him and brought their army down here to try to contain the undead. They found the best way to do it is just ride on horses, hit them from a distance, and ride away from them.
Yeah.
And any city town they find infected, they just burn to the ground.
It's a good idea.
So this one was actually infected?
Yeah, they burned it not too long. We were sent to keep an eye on them for the Archvisors.
What about Gloom Meadow? Was any news
As
from
far
there?
as I see, Gloom Meadow's still a walled town to the north.
Good to know.
They haven't really suffered. They're actually gained since Astroport was destroyed. A few refugees went up there, and a few of the smaller villages, people went there. I would say there's probably a few hundred people that live in Gloom Meadow now.
Good. We're heading that way. Any other things that you've seen along the way that we should know about?
Not that I know. It's just like I said, the northern armies are moving around in small bands on horseback.
What was the name of that guy that we said that he would leave the harbor if we didn't have to deal with him ever again? And he said that he was moving northbound.
Oh, the guy we freed from the flask?
Solsi.
Yeah, Soul
Yes.
Soul.
Have you heard anything of this guy called Sulci?
Salsa?
Not that I know of. There's a lot of strange things going on.
You're telling us.
We've lost a lot of the south is in wreckage. The Visors lost about 40% of their legions, the professional army, and that's what keeps all the other native nobles in line. That's why they've sent down the northern legions or the northern men to take this out, because they're afraid if they lose any more legions, the natives will rebel.
Where are you guys headed?
We're tracking the Duke in charge is Duke Ashton from the north. We're keeping an eye on him, making sure he doesn't become too popular, and if he does, making sure that he doesn't raise a sword to the Archvisor.
Yeah, I understand. So you guys heading out now, or you guys...
Yeah, we're just following. We're just seeing if there's anything left behind in the city.
You found anything?
It's a small village. This is a few heirlooms, and that's about it. As they're talking, you notice one of the other guys kind of like glance over at you, and he pulls back his hood, and it is Nicholas Kingsley.
Your brother.
My brother!
Bum, bum, bum.
And that's how you two know each other,
Yes.
because you served with his brother in the Royal Eyes.
It's your brother.
My brother!
Who's this guy?
Nicholas Kingsley. He's my brother.
Oh,
You pull back your hood, and they see each other, and
He's like, brother?
You're my brother.
like,
Brother!
talk to each other in real life too.
What are you doing here?
I've been with the Royal...
What do you mean? What do you think he's gonna think? What are you doing here?
Well,
I've been with the Royal Eye for years.
Yeah.
Ever since when you first met Enzio.
Yeah, we were in.
I thought all you
camp
guys
together.
were dead.
well, that's what we thought was.
We were.
Yeah, we
But-
kind of were,
And
but
where's the dwarf from?
He tagged
There's not a
along.
lot of dwarves that roam around.
He's
the,
our
I'm-
he's our newest.
I'm just a
sidekick.
guy. I'm just. I used to be a cop, but right now I'm kind of doing free range
He
work.
replaced Reese.
Yeah, he's our Reese replacement.
Interesting.
That was a guy.
like
That was a guy that was in our group before.
Yeah, you betrayed the party and tried to
Oh,
kill
then
everyone.
why would I be here?
Well, back when he was.
He's the one that actually killed everyone before they were brought
needed
back
a
to life.
fourth, so we needed a replacement guy, and you're in.
Oh, right on.
He's like,
we're using you because we're pretty sure you won't party wipe us.
Ah,
Yeah.
got it.
Brian,
Totally.
we're not
Brian
so sure
and-
about.
Oh,
but-
hey,
no,
hey.
the
You could get his bag.
Gloom Meadows. Actually, I stopped by there for supplies.
Have you seen Allison?
Yeah, she's still there.
Is she still doing her thing?
Is she still faithful?
Yeah, she's been she's been pretty morbid ever since you left.
Ooh.
Morbid.
Once they heard word that almost
By the
everyone in
way,
Ashport was killed.
Someone doesn't send letters, so
Ooh.
that could be a little bit of a family tip
You
when we
know-
get there.
Because
We
I
sent the druid to send animal messages.
Yes.
too bad being a better boyfriend isn't a spell.
First of all, he's the one that said it, not me. I sent letters. I was saving.
We'll get you a +2 charisma ring.
It's his epic
Actually,
level
what is
spell.
my?
Also, another threat to the crown is the Holy Order, basically a religious knighthood, has recreated itself in response to the plague of the undead, and they've gained quite a stout following from the Southerners.
Oh. Damn Southerners.
Who was leading the?
Don't know, someone in the church. All we know is the Southerners were the largest power base of the Visors, because that's where the Visors first landed. And the fact that they're devastated and the fact that they've lost 40% of their professional soldiers is not...
A good sign.
Isn't your sister or someone here?
He served in the Visors army,
Yes.
and you are also a Visor
Yes.
bounty hunter.
Yes.
Yeah, but who is your relative that's around here?
My sister, but I don't know. She came back to the mainland.
She traveled with Solsey.
Yes.
Yes.
Have you? But nobody's.
No one's
Okay.
seen her. No one. All right, we're gonna head towards Gloom Meadow.
All right, Vincent shakes your hand. Your brother shakes yours.
Brother!
Would he like to stick with us, or do you want to continue on?
We
with
have
the,
to continue on with our mission. The Duke of Ashton's about a day's ride to the east of here. We're probably going to catch up with them.
Do you guys need water, refreshments, food, anything like that?
Refreshment.
No.
Should we give him a Mega
Appetizers?
No, we're pretty
Kool-Aid?
good though.
Kool-Aid? You want to drink the Kool-Aid?
Safe
Brian
journeys.
can
I can create water.
Do you have
Brian can turn it to
a way
Kool-Aid.
we can contact you? You guys have a direction that you're heading, so if we do need to get in contact, we know.
If you follow if you see the northern armies, we're not that far from them.
Okay.
So you'll be able to find us by finding them. They're a lot bigger than us.
Yes.
There's only about 24 of us, and there's
Thousands.
a few thousand of the northern.
Well, if we know a way, we have a way of getting you a message if we need to. So keep
Yes.
your eyes
Look
to the
for
skies.
a sparrow with a blue
Yes.
ribbon around its claw.
Yes.
All right.
I better write that down.
You see
journey.
that they basically go around one of the buildings, and they have a few horses tangled up there, and they all mount up, and they wave and ride off.
Safe journey, my brothers.
Then you continue traveling north. The village of Gloom Meadow has evolved during the event they call the Undead Plague, the Year of Strangers,
Yes.
into a small militarized town.
That was us.
Refugees have flooded in the villages. Its population has swelled to nearly 500 protected behind the barricades that you guys helped create.
Yes. We're quite good at building barricades.
You see, as you arrive, that there's men on the palisades in padded armor with crossbows. They note your arrival, and you see one of them wave, and the gate opens.
We walk into the
All right,
city.
you guys walk in. As you walk in, you see coming down the gate is a merchant that used to be here that you talked to about creating the defense. His
Yes.
name's Aldanin.
Yes.
He's basically become the leader of the watch here.
Nice.
He's like, I thought you guys were dead when we heard reports Astroport was destroyed.
Everywhere you guys go.
Yeah, we leave that behind us. We actually hopped on a boat to get out of there. And
We never
ended up
believed we'd be
at
there.
an island called Hidden Harbor. And we've
Which is where I met
returned.
these assholes.
Yes.
He picked up a dwarf.
Yes.
I
He is
picked
our,
up is an
he is our great good friend,
Oh God.
Chester Winterbottom.
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 Yeah.
He's our token dwarf.
He's our
It's our token
Torkendorf.
It's our token dwarf.
We actually,
Yo.
he motions to some of the other watch and they close up the gates. We have a situation we need help with.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
He leads you back to the manor.
Before that, we have other refugees we've brought with us to,
Yeah, they come in.
to help and
Yeah.
Drink.
be nourished.
But the Gloom Meadow is now like over 500 people where it used to be when you lived here like 40 to 60.
Yes.
So it's quite large now.
Population explosion. if you will.
It's much more like a town than a village now, since most of the farms have closed up because everyone's behind the walls.
Yes.
There's a lot of commerce going here between all the other cities that have been lost. So these guys basically support some of the smaller villages, and you did get a decent amount of refugees from Astroport when it burned. And when they arrived and you guys didn't arrive with them, they thought you guys were dead.
Yes.
They lead you to the manor, which has been expanded. This is the place where you defended overnight against the zombies
Yes.
when you first awoken.
Yes.
You come into the main room, which looks like a council chamber with a big elaborate wooden chair and
Is there
a
swords
large
attached to it?
table. Huh?
Is there swords attached to it?
No.
Okay.
And you see Veronica Thatcher, who was another of the noble people that owned most of the central town.
Uh-huh.
And during this time, she's kind of assumed control. She sees you. She has a look of shock, and she looks incredibly excited. She motions you guys in. You see 4 guards took up.
Cover yourself.
4 guards take up positions around the room,
Uh-oh.
and she like motions you guys over. She's like, "You guys, just what we're looking for."
Uh-oh.
Yeah, boy.
Is she the leader of this? Basically.
She's like the
like-
new mayor
Okay.
person.
Okay.
We have
Jimmy Olsen.
We have an issue. We fall within the duchy that was commanded.
Past the duchy left-hand side?
Yeah,
I beat you to it.
that was commanded by the Duke of Astroport. But Astroport's been destroyed.
Yeah.
There's no leader anymore.
How's the Duke of Earl doing?
Good.
Oh
Good.
my God, Mark.
Whoa.
But the problem is,
Beat him to it again. He was thinking it too.
yeah, the problem is
We all were.
we don't
I'm
have.
afraid to say it.
There's a lot of other towns coming to us and trying to annex us since we have no royalty.
Oh.
And I'm only a a free class.
Yes.
I'm a yeoman, which is what they call it. But
Uh-huh.
I can't.
In other words, looking for a king. Is what you're trying to say.
We're looking for a lord.
A lord.
Which of the noble families are trying to get in here?
There's a small noble to the north,
We're not gonna play Game of Thrones, boys and girls.
and he's not a large noble, but he's got about 300 men under his command. His town is about almost 1,000 people. He's been trying to annex us.
You're Gary to beta test John's video game.
Not necessarily. However, we may have a solution to that.
And your possible solution is?
We need someone that comes from a family that has someone that was knighted. We need someone to take charge of the town.
I can't take charge of the town.
Well, we know you can't, but you're gonna have
You
to.
can't, but you have to be the figurehead.
Your father was a knight in the service of our
He won't
past,
tell you what to do.
our,
Yeah, we'll
our
tell you what to
slain
do.
duke. That gives you the claim to make yourself Lord of
Come on,
Gloom
Peter
Meadow.
Dinklage. You can do it.
You,
Oh, crap.
you're the only option here, man. Otherwise, there's gonna be 300.
Lord Shaw.
Lord Shaw.
But like, if I
Lord
become
Albert
the lord
Shaw.
of this this
Lord of
area, am I going to be able to
Blue
continue
Meadow.
adventuring with you guys? I'm going to have to.
You're
Like,
Yes, you're Lord.
You can oversee your fiefdom from afar.
You can
I mean,
sleep
you put
with
the
goats for all they care.
Exactly.
Yeah, you
Well,
could be a goat fucker, but
I
they
mean,
don't care.
you can. Then you have to make your own religion, or your own
Yeah.
church, and then you
Yeah.
can marry the goat. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. Have babies with the goat,
Yeah.
baby goat, baby Shaw goats.
man.
So why are we talking about goats?
If we can install our own lord,
Which makes sense.
then
whatever
we
those
can
things
keep
are
them from trying to annex us.
Tell me what I need to do.
Will they accept the legitimacy of Shah?
Yeah, well, I have to prove my
Lord
claim.
Albert Shaw.
Bend over.
Well, a lot of people know who your father was. He served in the court
Yes.
of our duke,
They know we're the
and he
heroes
was
of Blue
knighted
Meadow.
knighted by the Duke of Asterport,
And we are
which makes you a knight in exchange.
and we are the heroes of Gloom Meadow, so no one would dare try to make any kind of hay with us.
All right, so what do we need to do?
That's where we're gonna leave it.
You are now the Lord
Oh,
of you're
God.
now Lord
Credits.
Lord Albert Shaw of Gloom Meadow.
Can I bow to one knee?
We all bow one knee.
Bow.
It's like that scene at the end of the first Star Wars. You come out dressed
Yeah.
in your
Yeah, yeah,
Or
stuff and
the-
give us medals.
Chronicles of Riddick, you keep what you kill.
yeah, yeah.
Our
You are
dwarf
now the
does
Lord of Gloom
Our
Meadow.
dwarf does a Chewbacca sound.
I was doing the wiggle back and forth like R2D2.